You say my name every time I break you off, girl. I'll
What you want, 'cause your love is all I need. I'ma turn you on, and all the things I do, all the things I do.
His name was Trey. I got his name tattooed on my leg as well. He died when he was 18. He turned 25 in February. I just want to say, I love you, brother, and I miss you a lot. So yeah, I wanted to say this before the video started. And thank you for watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a story time on how my brother passed and how they told me and my sister. So my mom had 3 kids. She had my brother, me, and then my sister. The thing is, she had all of us in February. My brother's birthday is February 12th. My sister's is February 16th and mine is February 26th. So the last week of February, me and my cousin's birthday fall in the same week. So my mom and my aunt threw us a birthday party. And so my brother came, my older cousins came, and like everybody came. So there was a commotion around the corner, and so my brother and my older cousins walked around there, so I walked around there with them. And so we came back to the house after that because the people around the corner was fighting, really nothing to watch. Remind you, this is the last time that I physically seen my brother alive. So the following, it was either that night or the weekend coming up, it was a party. And my brothers, I have 2 brothers. I just want to say this because I'm going back and I'm editing the video and I realized that I said I had 2 brothers. I have 3 brothers. I have 2 older brothers and a younger brother. And so I had to put that in there because I didn't want him to feel left out. But I have 3 brothers. Okay. I have the one that passed and one on my dad's side. And so they wanted to go to a party. And my dad was like, no, I don't think you guys should go. And they was, you know how teenagers be, they want to go. They was like, oh, we'll be fine. We're coming back. We're not going to stay too long. So they end up going to the party. And so Trey ended up in a dice game. And so my older brother, Trey, was ready to go. And he was like, come on, Trey, I'm ready to go home. And Trey was winning, so obviously he didn't want to go home. He was like, no, that's okay, you can leave. And Trey was like, no, Dad saw us come together, we have to leave together. He was like, no, I have a ride home, he'll be all right, blah, blah, blah. So as Trey is coming out of the party, he see these dudes come behind the house with guns. And before he can run back into the house, they start shooting in the house. And the people, certain people in the house, like my brother homeboys, was shooting back. And so Trey ended up getting shot either in the crossfire or something like that. It's either he got shot from the people outside or his homeboys shooting back. Now, I done heard 2 stories that I don't know which one to believe. I'm just going to let it go because I don't need that type of anger in me anymore because I've been angry for a while, like a long time. And I'm not fully over it, but I'm working on it. But he got shot behind the ear. And so my brother instantly called my dad. And he called my dad screaming and crying. He said, he's gone, he's gone. And my dad was like, what? I can't understand you because you're screaming and crying in the phone. And he was like, they killed him, they killed him. And my dad like, they killed who? He was like, Trey, they shot him. And so after he got off the phone with my brother, Trey dad called. And he kept asking, where my son, like, where my baby, blah, blah. So my dad had to figure all of that out, get all that sorted before he came and told me. So the following morning, my dad comes in and he was like, Maya, get up. I was like, what? What's wrong? He was like, your mom needs you. Me, back then, I'm in the 3rd grade. I'm like, what does she need me for? It's too early in the morning. I'm not a morning person. What do she want? He's like, come on, your mom needs you. So we get up, get dressed, and he takes me over to my grandma's house. And so it was like a bunch of cars outside, a lot of people in the house. So I walk in and I'm looking around. And so I follow my dad to the back of the kitchen while my mom and my grandma and others are in the living room. The kids are in my grandma's room. So I follow my dad to the back, and then I come back around into the living room. I'm looking around, and the first thing that comes out of my mind is, where's Trey? Because he don't miss a family function, like he's gonna be here. And they tried to change the subject or whatever. And so this woman, I don't even know who she is, didn't care at the time either. Remind you, I'm living with my dad. I've been living with my dad all my life. So none of these people over here can tell me anything that is gonna make me listen to them. I only listen to him, and that's it. And so some lady said, why don't you go back there in the room where the kids are? And I just looked at her like, ma'am, I don't know you. Don't talk to me. I don't know you. I want to know where my brother is at. So nobody answered or whatever. So hours go by, and my dad takes me and my little sister and my mom to a hotel room. Now, back then, hotel rooms was like a getaway for me. I always just thought like, oh, we're going to a hotel, we must finna have fun or whatever. Because there was always a peaceful place for me. I don't know why. I'm weird. Get over it. Anyways, so he drops us off, and then me and my sister got onto the bed. The room was a double bed, but we always take the dresser that's in between the beds and move it and push the beds together to make one big bed. So me and my sister was laying in the bed, and my mom was like, come here, I have to tell you guys something. And I'm like, oh, I just laid down like I'm a spoiled brat. This is what people say, but I don't care. I just like things my way, and that's it. That's all. Anyways, so my mom sitting there, she's talking. I'm just sitting on her lap like, can you finish this, whatever you got to say, because I'm ready to lay back down. And she was like, well, your brother went to a party last night, and a shooting occurred, and he got shot, and he didn't make it. And I was like, huh? And so I just see my sister crying, and I just got up and I asked my mom, can I go outside? And so she let me go outside. We was on the top floor, so we had a balcony. And so I was just standing outside, and I looked around. I didn't cry because I don't know why, but I have a thing with emotions. I don't like to show emotions like back then, but since that event happened, it really, like, emotions rarely come out. Like, you have to be that person to get emotions out of me. So I go back in, and hours later we lay back down in the bed and we go to sleep. And then in the middle of the night I woke up, and my sister was still asleep, but I heard crying. So I go to the bathroom, and my mom was in there, and I couldn't get her to stop crying. So I called my dad, and my dad came up there, and the only thing I can remember him saying is, we gonna get him. We gonna get him. Don't worry about it. We gonna get the boys who did this. Don't worry about it. And that made me feel so much better, because I don't know. I know revenge is a bad thing, but at the time it felt right. It felt so right. Anyways, I got out of that hateful revenge mindset, but I stuck in that mindset so long because he never got to see me do anything or accomplish anything. He never got to see me go from elementary to middle school. He never got to see me graduate middle school and go to high school. I graduated college before I graduated high school, and that was a pretty big accomplishment, but he never got to see it. I graduate high school. This is my senior year now. He never got to see anything. I wrote a letter a day before his funeral, and my aunt had to read it because I was shy, and I'm still shy, kinda. And now I wrote another letter back in June of 2019, and I just want to read it before I end this video to show the growth in my mindset and me emotionally, physically, mentally, and all of that good stuff. So I'm gonna read it for you guys. Letter to Trey. Why? All I can think about is why. I just miss him a lot. I would give anything just to hear him call me Stanker again. That was my nickname. And it hurts. It hurt a lot. I haven't cried about this since 5 years ago when I broke down in the living room. You never got to see me turn 16. I feel like you're the most overprotective brother I have. I know that if you was alive, things would be so different. I wouldn't be in a place where I feel that I'm not wanted. Oh my God, I'm crying as I'm writing this. But mama wouldn't be fighting whatever demons she has. I wouldn't be so distant from my other siblings. But you dying really took a toll on me. I'm broken, and I don't think there is anyone out there that is able to fix me. The person who always helped me and been there for me, I pushed her away because I felt as though I was going to eventually lose her too. And I'm so sorry, Jade. When you died, it broke me mentally and physically to the point that I don't think I'm capable of loving or letting anyone get close to me for what? They just gonna die anyway. And I know I shouldn't think like that, but I do. I can't even tell you when the last time I talked to Mom. The last text I got from her was on your birthday back in February. I wrote this letter hoping that wherever you are, you will hear this and give me a sign that life gets better, or that there is at least something good in the future for me. But until next time, I love you, big brother. You're a Stanker. And things have got a lot better. I feel like my heart is put back together, and I put it together by myself. And there's another big, huge accomplishment. Watching this video, I just want people to know that it does get better, but it takes time. It takes time. I don't know how much time, because I'm still slowly healing. But things do eventually get better. But until next time, thank you for watching. And make sure you subscribe and like and turn on your notifications so you can get more videos like this. Hopefully it won't be this sad. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys.